Here it is, The Boys of Dungeon Lane by Paul McCartney. An amazing, amazing album. I'm loving it so far. Had 3 listens. Love every moment of it. It gets better every time I listen to it. Come in, let's open it up and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, the new studio album by Paul McCartney, The Boys of Dungeon Lane. I just opened it before I filmed, rather than going through all that stuff. There isn't really a hype sticker except this little sticker up top, so I'm not too worried about it, but I still may keep it. Now, this is the first time I've opened this. I haven't listened to the vinyl yet, but I have listened to the album at least 3 times. Can you imagine? This is the 20th solo album by Paul McCartney, just released May 29, 2026 on Capitol Records, co-produced with Andrew Watt. And I heard somewhere, I can't remember who said it, that overall, if you count all the Beatles albums, the studio albums, all the Wings albums, all his solo albums, Paul's made 50 albums. That's just unheard of, unbelievable. 14 tracks on this one. Deeply nostalgic, for sure. A lot of talk about buses. A lot of talk about trains. But there's a lot of energy in this. I mean, for a guy that's 83, almost ready to turn 84, his voice, of course, isn't as strong as it used to be. But it's masterfully recorded by co-produced with Andrew Watt. So there's a lot of energy in a lot of these tracks. Some spoken word, and you can hear his voice, his aged voice in that. But again, I've given this one at least 3 listens. I'll probably listen again, obviously, once I get the vinyl on here. But I find it's getting better every time I listen to it. Let's open it up and I'll show you what's inside. Again, I just opened this for time. But nice, soft-covered pamphlet inside. Kind of a cartoonist photo of Paul. He didn't want his actual picture taken. He's looking his age for sure, but he's still sharp as a tack. Some cool lyrics with even you can see the corrections on some of these where they've made changes. Smiley face in the corner. Okay. It was cool to hear Ringo on this one as well. The first ever duet with Paul and Ringo. Ever. And then you got the song titles on the back. Just a remarkable album. It's so good. There's again 14 tracks. You got As You Lie There, very beautifully opened, but then it kicks in halfway through the track. It's really cool. You got Lost Horizon, The Days We Left Behind, which is a very nostalgic track. Ripples in a Pond, Mountaintop, cool track as well. Down South, when I believe when George and Paul hitchhiked, and then We Too. That ends side A, and then side B is Come Inside, Never Know, Home to Us with Ringo Starr, which is a cool. So Paul sings one line, Ringo sings the other, and it just keeps on going through. Um, Life Can Be Hard, First Star of the Night, Salesman Saint, which is a cool track as well, and Mama Gets By. So 14 tracks off of this one. Cool inner sleeve with a lot of nostalgic photos on here. Okay. The interview I saw of Paul, they had a lot of these photos just spread out on a table. Um, cool interview. Cool interview. He's still sharp at 84. And here's the vinyl here. So this is side A and side B. Yeah, so I'll be cleaning this and putting this in sleeves and then giving it a good listen. I'm really enjoying it so far, for sure. Just a few standout tracks that I've discovered so far. Days We Left Behind, again, an emotional, nostalgic track. Home to Us, again, the first duet with Ringo. Rockin', nostalgic, Liverpool-centric anthem. Ringo does some great drumming on here as well. As You Lie There, beautiful, kind of a cool opening track. It starts off again as a quiet acoustic intro with some spoken word. Then it kicks into a full guitar rock song. And then there's a bit of even a wail on there, like a little Richard wail. Down South, kind of a tribute to when in 1961 Paul and George hitchhiked, talking about guitars, catching the bus, figuring out around supper time they'd have to find a place to stay. That's when hitchhiking, I guess was safe. Mountaintop, another great, cool psychedelic track. Some harpsichord on that one, some tape looping, and a bit of nods to some magic mushrooms going on. There's also a track in here. I think Days We Left Behind. There's also talk of when Paul got mugged, I guess, by these two guys from Liverpool when he was 17ish, and he knew one of the guys that just lived around the corner. He called the cops, or went to the cops and told them, and the guy got arrested. So it was a cool story to tell. But yeah, Chrissy Hind is on here as well, doing some backing vocals. Ben Foster does some co-producing, co-arranging. Giles Martin does some co-arranging as well on a few tracks. Andrew Watt, of course, guitar, synthesizer, electric piano. Paul plays pretty much everything. Vocals, bass, electric guitar, drums, synthesizer, harpsichord, pump organ, you name it. He's just so instrumental, this guy is. It's amazing. But overall, I'm gonna rate this one very, very high. I mean, you're not gonna sit there and bop your head to it, but I think it's just a piece of history. And if you're a lover of the Beatles, lover of any of Paul's work, Wings, I think this is definitely a necessity to get. So that's my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoy if you do listen to this one. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And again, I apologize. Whenever I hold up a white album, my screen darkens. Can you help me about that with that one as well? Anyway, have yourself a see. There I go. I brighten right up again. Maybe you want to see the darkness. Who knows? Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.